How you doing, YouTube? And hello, pen people. It's Don coming at you with another fountain pen review. Now, remember last video I talked about how some pens, not all, have plus or minus things going on in terms of quality. Well, this pen had some issues. Yeah, I had to send it back. I bought it from a place called Paradise Pen. I inked it. I didn't dip it. I inked it. I mean, I dipped it. I didn't ink it. Difference. One means you just dipped it in ink and wrote with it and wrote beautiful. The other one was I actually took it home and inked it and became a fire hydrant, which was not beautiful. You don't want a fire hydrant. Anyway, I had to send it back. It was too wet, and it was one of the smoothest, most magnificent nibs I've ever used in my life. It's an 18 karat gold nib. And this is the pen. But before we get to this pen, let's talk about this pen. Oh my god, it's a ballpoint! Some people in the pen community, Mr. Stephen Brown, do not like ballpoints. However, this was the first nice pen I've ever got, guys. Give me some slack. I didn't know anything about fountain pens yet. This is a Graf von Faber Castell Guillioche Cevron ballpoint with a Visconti gel refill, which is very similar to a roller ball and writes absolutely magnificent and beautiful. So there you have it. You can have your cake and eat it too sometimes. So when I started getting into fountain pens, I said, gotta have this one. I have to have a matching set. So I can have like this one and be like, hey guys, what's up? I have my Graf von Faber Castell Guillioche Cevron collector set of cool. Anyway, let's talk about the clip. It's got a nice spring thing. It's very springy, very happy. And on top of that, it has this thing called Guillioche. Guillioche means that these little things are scribed into the barrel of the pen. This is the barrel, cap, end cap, barrel. Anyway, actually blind cap, sorry. And look at that. You see that? Isn't that cool? So some little German machine of awesomeness did this in some kind of CNC machine nightmare that I don't want to know about. And also, this is all hand polished. The Graf von Faber Castell is the BMW M3 version of the pen. It's awesome. It's like the AMG. There's Faber Castell and then there's Graf von Faber Castell, which is their nicer stuff. It's awesome. The nib is an 18 karat gold fine now. I had it converted to fine because I saw how amazing it was. And it had some flex in it. So, hey, why don't I have a smooth, fine nib that can write broad, too, if I wanted to? Have, like, the best of both worlds. So, that's what I did. And it delivered. It's beautiful. And when I sent it back, they sent me a nice note. Where's the note? I had the note. Cannot find the note. I'll make a note to find the note on next video. Sorry about that, guys. But they wrote me a very lovely note. Oh, here it is. I found the note. The Graf von Faber Castell note. Dear Mr. Haynes, thank you very much for your patience. I have replaced the nib with the fine as you requested. If you should require future service, please do not hesitate to contact me. I will be happy to assist you. Sincerely, Renee Lam. She's a distributor. So, good job, Graf von Faber Castell. Good job of customer service. Hoorah! Had to wait 6 weeks to get it back, though, so no one's perfect. That's the thing. I'm finding a lot of pen companies are just, their quality control is starting to suck. Even like the Porsche 911 of all pens, which is the Mont Blanc, which we will get to shortly. Anyway, that's a preview of what is to come. What could be in that box? So, the pen is awesome. I love it. It's fantastic. What do I like about it? What I don't like about it? Well, I don't like the fact that quality control had some issues, but I like the fact they fixed it. So, you know, it's not a big deal. You know, if you live in the middle of nowhere, it might be a big deal if you don't have a mail system. But hey, you know, if you're in a fountain pens, you're probably not living in the middle of nowhere anyway, so whatever. It's a great pen. It's a fantastic writer. It makes me happy and completes me. And here's the writing sample. Alright. Oh, it's the last time I'm writing the sample. Get to the new one. There we go. This is a Moleskine notebook, by the way. Graf von Faber Castell Guillioche Cevron. Fine 18 karat gold nib. And this is my pangram, which is a way of saying a sentence with almost all the letters in the alphabet. How razorback jumping frogs can level 6 peaked gymnasts. Well, I accidentally said cumnus, but I put the G down there. Here's some line variation. As you can see, it's got some flex. This new nib that I got is not as flexy as the one it originally came with, which is a good thing. That's why it's not a fire hydrant. It's, you know, but this is almost a broad, and back here is like fine. So you can see that that's pretty good. And then I wrote a sentence with some line variation, just a nice, not calligraphy, but best I can. My cat is named Mr. Foopy. Now his real name is Fred, but don't mess with Mr. Foopy. Even though he's bad and jumps on countertop and doesn't listen, that's why he got that nickname. He's a tiger. Do not mess with the Foopy. Don't do it. Anyway, the ink is Pilot, and how do we pronounce this? Iroshizuku. That's how you pronounce Japanese, guys. I found that out by a guy I know named Murray Carter, who was a 17th generation Yashimoto bladesmith. Studied in Japan for 18 years. Makes some of the finest cutting tools in the world. And he has a course on how to just pronounce Japanese in case you want to buy one of his cutting tools. So, Iroshizuku Asagao. Iroshizuku Asagao. I bought that from the Goulet Pen Company. They discounted it from $35 down to $28. Good job, Goulet Pen Company. Awesome site, awesome service, great ink, good price. Came to me fast. You know, I love those guys. They really care about what they do, and the guys, Brian is an entrepreneur, and I like to support entrepreneurs and our entrepreneurial, in this entrepreneurial land we call America. Anyway, my friends across the world, you know, you guys are awesome too. You have a very nice selection of things we can't also get in the U.S., like certain cars and engines, like diesels we can't have, but that's a different story, different subject. Anyway, this is the Graf von Faber Castell Guillioche Cevron. Say that 10 times fast. Graf von Faber Castell Guillioche Cevron. Graf von Faber Castell Guillioche Cevron. Graf von Faber Castell Guillioche Cevron. I know, it's getting late. I'm crazy. But this is the pen. Fantastic writer. Highly recommended. Good quality, good price. But if you want something perfect, guys, please go to a Nibmeister first. That way you won't have these issues. Or, you know, test it before you buy it at the store. Anyway, done out. Peace. Oh, I forgot to say. Keep your nibs clean. Your tines aligned and smooth. And keep your pens inked up. It's all about respect. Bye-bye.